All right, guys, another day, another workout. Heater's going on, about 30 degrees outside. Let's go. All right, guys, it's Monday. Today we're gonna be getting after an upper body push-pull workout off of my functional pump daily workouts on the JTM Fit app. So we're gonna start things off with a heavy strength exercise, and then we're gonna get into some mass building hypertrophy focused sets, and then we'll finish off the workout with a superset finisher. Let's go. Starting off this workout with weighted pull-ups, 3 sets, 5 reps, 3 minutes rest in between sets. We're going as heavy as we possibly can while maintaining excellent technique. It's important you guys get a warm-up in before you start, obviously. So I started off with a general upper body warm-up using resistance bands and bodyweight movements. And then I started warming up the pull-ups specifically. So it's very important to obviously warm up all of our exercises, but more specifically, that first exercise is super important, especially that we're going heavy using a strength exercise to start things off. So I hit 5 bodyweight pull-ups, and then I hit 3 pull-ups using 20 pounds, 35 pounds, 45 pounds, then 60 pounds. Now I'm about to start my first working set at 75 pounds. It's very important we start in that dead hang, fully stretched position. You guys are gonna engage the scapula and then pull, think about pulling your chest towards the bar as opposed to just pulling your chin over the bar. Pull that chest towards the bar, really open up the chest, keep those elbows nice and tight to the body, and lower down with really good control. All right, so 5 reps, 75 pounds. I'm also gonna be using the 45-degree angle. I find it's better on my shoulders. If you guys don't have access to different grips, just do a regular pull-up. 5 reps. Let's go. Pull-ups are done. Now we're getting to our mass building sets. So 4 different exercises, 3 sets of each exercise. We're gonna start things off, coming off of the pull-ups, getting into a push exercise now. So going to some opposing muscle groups to give the back a little bit of a break, so you have back coming up next. So we're targeting the chest, shoulders, and triceps with the barbell incline bench press with a 2-second pause. It's gonna be at a low incline, 3 sets, 8 reps, 2 minutes rest in between sets. So we're not doing a ton of sets. There's not gonna be a ton of volume in this workout. It's very important that we're maximizing all of our sets by using the right weight and using perfect techniques. I want you guys using a weight on these working sets that's bringing you very, very close to failure. 1 to 2 reps before complete failure while still being able to maintain excellent technique. So I'm using the Cambridge Swiss bar here. My favorite bar to use. It's pretty much all I use for bench press. It allows me to get more of a stretch because of the shape of the bar. Also, it's just better on my wrists and shoulders because of the different grips, and the bar allowing me to keep a neutral grip throughout. So first working set, I warmed up with the bar for 20, hit 135 for 8, 155 for 4, then I hit 185 for 4. Now we're gonna start the first working set at 185. Perfect control on the way down, really drive that upper back into the bench, engage those lats, get that full stretch in the bottom, pause for 2 seconds, keeping tension in the chest and shoulders, press up explosively, squeezing your chest at the top, then lower right back down into your next rep. Here we go, set number 1, 8 reps. I'm gonna use the wider grip as well. This allows me to get a little more of a chest pump and more of a chest stretch. I find that going more narrow gets a little more of the anterior delt, so just trying to put more focus on the chest. So get that upper back pinned into the bench, lats engaged. Here we go. Next up, we're targeting the lats and some of the biceps with the barbell supinated bent over row. 3 sets, 10 reps, 2 minutes rest in between sets. So I hit a warm-up set with just the bar, Then I went 95 pounds for a few reps, 115 for a few reps. Now I'm hitting my first working set at 135 pounds. I'm going kind of light with these. My back does give me issues at times. It's important that I stay on the lighter side, really focus on good technique. So key technique points here. I want you guys hinging at the hips, really engaging the hamstrings, keeping that back pretty straight throughout the movement. I want you guys getting a full stretch in the bottom, really pulling that barbell towards the sternum, keeping the elbows nice and tight to the body, then lower slowly back down with control to that fully stretched position. All right, here we go. 10 reps, feet under the hips, supinated grip, underhand grip. We lift off. Next up, we're going back to a push exercise with a weighted dip with a 2-second pause, 3 sets, 10 total reps, 2 minutes rest in between sets. So I'm feeling pretty fatigued at this point. Just a quick note, if you guys feel like you need a little bit more rest in the 2 minutes, feel free to take that. If you're really pushing the weight and really getting close to failure, you might need a little bit more rest. If you're someone who's pressed for time, needs to get through this workout quick, a little bit less rest, maybe a little bit less weight, just so you can get this done and get to whatever you need to get to in your day. So weighted dip, focusing on really slow controlled descents. I want to go slightly forwards and down to really target and stretch the chest. So I don't want to go straight up and down, slightly forwards and down, really getting a good stretch in the bottom, pausing for 2 seconds, keeping tension in my chest and shoulders, explosively pressing up, really flexing my triceps and flexing and contracting my chest at the top, then lowering right back down into the next rep. So started off warm-up sets, just like all of our other exercises, hit body weight, hit a set with lighter weight, increase that weight one more time. This is actually my second working set. So I hit my first working set at 55 pounds, getting really close to failure. So on the second set here, let's see if we can get it done. 10 really clean reps, 55 pounds. Let's go. One more. Now we get into our last mass building set. We have the dumbbell bench row, 3 sets, 10 reps, 2 minutes rest in between sets. So targeting the lats and mid back with this movement. So I'm saving this movement for last because there's no stability that's required, and this allows us to pull as much weight as we can as safely as possible. So I put the barbell bent over row at the beginning of the workout because it requires much more stability just to stabilize and support that movement through full range of motion. So we have much more energy at the beginning of the workout, so put that at the beginning, saving this for last. At this point, you should be pretty fatigued. If you're really pushing the weight, you should be pretty fatigued going into this last mass building exercise. So I did not warm up for this at all. At this point, I'm very warm. I also know how much weight I can pull in this exercise. So this is actually my third working set, my final working set at 90 pounds. Key technique tips here. Full stretch in the bottom, elbows tight to the body, slight arch at the top, just engage those lats a little bit more. Slow and controlled on the way down. Pause for a second in that fully stretched position, then go back up into your next rep. Here we go, 10 reps. All right, guys, last part of the workout, we have a superset finisher. So max repetitions of the pull-up with a 4-second negative or eccentric right into max repetitions of the decline or incline push-up, however you want to look at it. As soon as you finish those push-ups, you're gonna rest 60 to 90 seconds. We're doing 3 total sets. So I love finishing out workouts like this to finish off with some intensity, finish off with a really good pump and an extra calorie burn. So we start off with that pull-up, 4-second negative. If you guys want to do chin-ups instead, just to target a little more of the biceps, get more of a biceps pump, feel free to do so. This is my last set, focusing on perfect technique and control. Let's go. Really feel those lats stretching and contracting on the way down and on the way up. I got nothing left. Nothing left. Right into those push-ups. We're gonna add in a pause here at the bottom in that fully stretched position. If you wanna make this even more challenging, you guys can add in a weight vest. All right, guys, workout complete. As you can see, we do not need to do a million sets of a million different exercises to get a really good pump in, get a really good workout, and to see results. To start being more mindful of your training, start maximizing your sets, selecting the right weight, using perfect technique, using slow, controlled tempos and pauses, and selecting the right exercises. So start changing the way you train, start being more mindful, start training with more intention, and start really building your body up and seeing really amazing results. Until the next workout, let me know how you guys did with this one in the comments. Talk to you soon.